Another evening is here, and what are you doing? The same thing you were doing yesterday and the day before, slacking, and I love you for it. Good evening. Hey, you just coming to grips with your new identity? It's great, huh? All you gotta do is make up a new you, do whatever you want. Cut your hair, dye it, come out of the closet, change your name. I'm Sage. I wrote a poem about fog once and not being able to see and not getting trapped by the expectations of society. Just be aware that fog is on the way. Sometimes I just talk and I love the sound of my voice and how I sound when I speak. There's a fog warning in effect. I've been told by the PD that I have to say that, especially since I'm banging him and we don't even like each other. In fact, we hate each other. Just beware on the drive home. Good morning, San Andreas. The baby boom is officially over. You are all irrelevant. Now die. Tattoos, gritted teeth, guitars on fire. I really give a shit. For everyone who's still in bed, I am so hot for you right now. How can you sleep when we need to go to diners and look at each other and smoke cigarettes and be moody? The Night Session on Radio X. Darkness is just the beginning. Nighttime is the right time for criminal behavior on Radio X. Great news! It's going to be a beautiful day to be outside. It's going to rain! It's a perfect day to wear plenty of mascara and just mope about in the rain. Weather, your soul, both are raining. God, I need someone with a guitar. I'm ready to sing. It's going to be raining today. Thank God, finally. Bust out the candles, incense, and a bad horror paperback. There's a particularly moody storm coming in. Prepare to cry. We don't listen to authority or old people or people who say they're experts because anybody over 25 is stupid. Stay inside today because it's going to be sunny. Sunshine is in your future according to the weatherman. He is such a dick. I can't believe I have to read this public service shit. We should have all just died in that earthquake because now you can't go between Los Santos and Red County and they have no idea when it's going to open, which sucks because I met this really amazing guy over there and he's got safety pins through his genital area. It's brilliant, especially when I bring my magnet. All those lazy construction people who, in fact, are lazier than I am, if that's possible, have finally gotten some work done and they've opened up the transport link between Red County and Flint County. God, I long for another earthquake. Okay, this totally sucks. I was just loving that feeling of being trapped, the no way out kind of thing, but the work is done and Red County and Bone County are back together like an abusive relationship, not dissimilar to the one I just got out of. The Mako Span, Fallow Bridge, Martin Bridge, and Frederick Bridge have all reopened. I just need somebody to bring me some green alcohol, a Danzig record, and a lighter. Because I'm setting myself on fire. Radio X, going to the phones. I'm Sage. What's your name?
It's definitely not Sage. What a stupid name. Maybe I should have one name so I could be on the radio.
Listen, after my rebirth, when I found myself one day while staring out a window listening to spoken word, my old name became irrelevant.
I'll tell you what's irrelevant. That ridiculous photography you have on exhibit in San Fierro. That shit sucks.
Hey, my black and white photographs really capture the existence of the essence. So screw you.
But it's just you and your loser friends striking lethargic poses with a person stabbing a dove and another person licking a coloring book. You can at least show some skin, douche.
Depression and angst are a lifestyle choice, my friend, and life is art. Do you know how cool I am because I smoke clove cigarettes? This is Radio X, and my lungs are bleeding. I'm gonna die. What is cooler than that? This stupid phone has been flashing for hours. I guess I should answer it just in case my mom died or something. You know, that'd be so typical of her. She's so selfish.
Hey, Sage, look, you play great music and all, but you really are full of yourself. I mean, you look like you need to go into rehab. Hell, I saw you in the men's bathroom at the Soundgarden concert. I don't want to even tell you where the urinal cake was.
Oh, that explains it. I've been burning Basiris pubis with a lighter for weeks. Those little bastards.
The few teeth you do have are gunmetal gray from from cigarettes and drug abuse, and you dressed like you blew up a homeless person, then knitted his clothes back together.
I know. Isn't it great? Living in the suburbs is so much worse than the ghetto. This is our time. It's our letter, and it's X. Being a DJ is so hard. I mean, finding something to say between songs that's meaningful, it's a gift. I'll tell you why our generation has no attention span. We're constantly getting bombarded with commercials and music. It's disgusting. It's like all you want to do is sell, sell, sell. My name is Sage. I can't even remember my last name. Sage, Radio X, alternative. God, I love crying. I have so much pain, you couldn't possibly understand me unless you tried sleeping with me. Hi, this is Sage, and I am so hot for Scottish guys. Guys in skirts, very alternative. I don't want a real job because I don't care about your values. I'm a rebel, which is why I had some Celtic artwork tattooed on my arm to prove it. So go screw yourself. God, I have to work so hard. I have to press this button for the next song to play. It's Radio X. You know what's great about this station? It's like a big mixtape. Someday bleak souls will be able to make mixed CDs and not have to actually sit through the drudgery of their own creation. Pain is music. Music is about being an individual. So everyone, listen to this music. It's Radio X. Just hope these drugs kick in soon. No tracers yet, and if it doesn't happen soon, I'm gonna need to get my money back. When one makes a revolution, one cannot just mark time. One must always go forward. Lenin said that. He's dead, and he knew what he was talking about. The problem with the world today is people over 30. If you were in your 20s, you'd be getting high, getting drunk, laying around all day, and you wouldn't be able to cause any problems. War starts because you're old, there's nothing to do, and you can't find any pot. This is Sage on Radio X. Do you love it? Just say it. Say it. Sage. How did it make you feel? Sage, bringing the future of rock and roll, and trust me, I know where it's headed. Oh, you think you get a break from being in a revolution? We're not going to stop. Heads are gonna roll, and I'm talking specifically about that bitch at the record store. You're back on Radio X. I'm Sage, and yes, that is my real name. And if you don't believe me, you can go fuck yourself. I heard some new casino was just opened in Venturas. How is that news? I mean, is it like we think that's culture? It's complete crap. A bunch of fat, bald guys gathering around gambling. That's not culture. Culture is bad-mouthing your parents and smoking cigarettes. This is Sage on Radio X, the alternative, bringing the best in modern rock to anyone in San Andreas who's smart enough to understand. We seem to have a big rap crisis. It's not really a crisis, just for me, it's a crisis. First it was that guy Doggy Mad, and now it's Og Loke. Who wants to be a gangster anyway? There's too much work involved. I mean, I just want to sit around all day and stare at candles. It's Sage Radio X, and apparently there's a riot going on right now. I told you, we will not be stopped. This is a revolution, people. Alternative rock is leading the way, and I'm personally gonna smash your windows. Radio X, it's Sage, and did you hear about all that pot that got burned down the other day? Oh man, I might have to go back on the hard stuff again soon.